There was once upon a time a well-known baseball player named Leo who was very high class and was always very respectful to the people around him. After his baseball game was over, Leo came home and met a girl named Tracy, but he knew that a respectful man should show how worthy he is to her, so he invited Tracy to his last baseball game and told her that he would be playing this final game for her. Once the game had begun, Tracy was sitting right behind home plate so that she could get a good view of Leo pitching, and Leo threw a great game, allowing only one hit and zero walks. His team won, and Tracy now saw how much his love for her was. After the game was over, Leo and Tracy met up, and Leo confessed his love for her, and Tracy had mutual feelings for Leo. Before the relationship would be official, Leo and Tracy both let one another know how they would treat each other. Leo told Tracy that he would not control her, disobey her, or be jealous of her. Tracy told Leo that she is the loyal type of person and that the relationship would be 50-50 because with someone in power of the relationship it would not work. Tracy and Leo both were deeply in love and got married. They both moved into a very big house in Miami and lived together for a year before baseball started up again for Leo, and he would have to leave for 3 months. When it was time for Leo to go, he gave Tracy a baseball that was used in a game that Leo pitched in, but the baseball was special because it was his first game that he threw a no-hitter. Leo told Tracy to keep this ball safe and to never lose sight of it. As Leo was now gone for 3 months to play baseball overseas, Tracy was now stuck at home with nobody but a baseball she had to take good care of. As the days went on of her dusting off the baseball and just walking around the house, she felt sad. Sad because the baseball was a lot to deal with and she couldn't take it anymore. She would go to the beach on occasions and pray that God would help her become strong into cleaning this baseball. Her friends helped her to get her through these hard times, and one night they took Tracy to the club to get it off her mind. She brought the baseball with her so she wouldn't lose it, but while she was there, a guy named Jack came up to her and told Tracy that he recognized her and asked what that baseball was doing in her hand. Tracy told him about the baseball, and Jack went crazy, telling Tracy that he would do anything for that ball. As Tracy was talking to Jack, she told him that she had no idea that he was such a big fan of Leo's, but she knew she couldn't give the ball away. Tracy had taken a couple of shots, about 15, and made a joke telling Jack that if he could do a cartwheel and a backflip back to back, then she would give him the ball. Jack didn't take it as a joke and was serious about the offer, so the next day he went to a gymnastics gym and told one of the coaches that he needed help doing a cartwheel and then a backflip back to back. So the coaches knew it would be hard to learn that, so they found someone in the gym who looked exactly like Jack, and the coach told him they were going to play off an illusion and make Tracy believe that it was actually him. But Jack would have to pay $1,000 if he wanted to do it, so he accepted it, knowing that it would put him in debt. Tracy had went to the grocery store in the morning after she woke up to go get some items she needed for around the house. And as she was browsing, she saw Jack. He came up to her and told her that he had now learned how to do a cartwheel and a backflip back to back and proceeded to showing her. She had no clue that it wasn't actually Jack, and so when the guy did it, she was shocked and was lost for words, but she knew that she made a promise and told Jack that she would go back to the club tonight and drop off the baseball. Now Tracy was really alone and had nobody around, but when she got home, she was in for a surprise. When Tracy got home from the grocery store, she walked inside only to see her husband standing on the other side of the room. But Leo saw that she wasn't that excited, so he asked Tracy what was wrong. Tracy explained that she met a guy by the name of Jack at the club and told him if he could do a cartwheel and a backflip back to back, that she would give him the ball that Leo gave her, and that Jack actually did it. Leo was shocked and they both started crying, but Leo told her that if she made a promise to give it to him, then she needs to honor that promise and give him the ball. Tracy was sad and knew she hurt Leo, and she was thinking about committing suicide for breaking Leo's heart and the promise. Tracy went to the club with the baseball and saw Jack there and told him that she would be keeping her promise and give him that baseball that Leo gave her. Jack saw that she was crying, and so he felt bad and told her that she doesn't have to give him the baseball and that she is free to go because he knew that Leo knew about the whole thing. Tracy was happy and went off back to her husband to let him know of the great news, but now Jack was stuck with having to pay $1,000 for the illusion the coach helped with. When Jack went back to the gymnastics gym to let the coach know he didn't have the money right now, that he never got the baseball, and the coach told him that it was okay and that he didn't need to pay him for the illusion, because Jack was loyal to the baseball player for letting him keep the baseball. The end.